a quick video. It's my Christmas giveaway update. Just to let you guys know what I'm putting in the giveaway. And so far I have had 15 V.R'S. And I want to hurry and do a shout out to everybody that did a V.R. Plumpy E, Jiu-Jitsu 2000 Unfiltered, Memo Lopez, Emberado Smithing and Woodcrafting, or Woodworking, I'm sorry, Emberado, Collector for Life, Great American Survival, Heath Schroeder, Turtle Nation, Survival Preacher, Bearded CB82, Grizzly Taco, C-Max Arms, Rabbit Hunter, Double Gauge, and Abram Contreras. Thank you guys for doing your V.R'S. For doing a V.R, I gave you guys an extra 3 entries, and I appreciate you guys taking time out of your life to do a V.R. For me, it makes it more personable. I get to meet you guys through the camera, and I get to have a face to the name, and I appreciate you for that. Now, for the actual entries itself, so far as of right now, I'm up to 95 entries, and I'll just go through and see if you guys can see them all. I put the line, like for Emberado, the 3 extra entries, just because I didn't want to write the name so many times. And I think this is the most I've ever had on a giveaway. So I'm excited for that. Keep going down. Grizzly Taco, there's my buddy. Survival Preacher. I subbed to both of those guys, and I'm really happy that I did. They got some good content. Rabbit Hunter, he's another one I subbed to. Basically, if anybody did a V.R for me, I subbed your channel. And I'm glad I did. You guys are all a bunch of great guys. Who's that one? Oh, Double Gauge. I subbed to you too, little brother. I call him little brother because he's a he's an up-and-coming YouTube star. Go check him out. Abram Contreras, same thing. And I believe that's the last one right there. So, again, thank you to everybody that got involved. Thanks for the V.R'S. You guys still have a couple days, for those of you who haven't entered, to do your V.R'S and get entered. Now let's go and see what we got in the giveaway. In the giveaway, you guys know I've got the 3 mountain houses. The Ozark Trail Tumbler, and this is the 30 ounce. And I love these. I actually left mine at a wrestling tournament this past weekend. And luckily somebody called and asked if it was mine, but I had to go 2 days without my cup, and I almost stole this one, but they got it to me. Life is back in normal. This is the Mora knife, still in the package. I love those knives, they are sharp. And this is the flashlight, or not the flashlight, the headlamp that I did the review on. Woo! I love this headlamp. It is bright. It also comes with some little clips so you can put on here, and if you have a hard hat, it will attach to the hard hat. Now let's see, I've added also a first aid kit. The little emergency poncho with the hood. Coleman waterproof matches with holder. Some UST para 550 paracord, and it's 50 feet. Now this other remaining stuff, it's kind of dorky, but hey. I got some some kindling that I chopped up, put it in a bag. You can put that in your survival bag. Couple pieces of fat wood. And then one of my YouTube brothers, Jiu-Jitsu 2000, he sent me in one of the giveaways that I won from him some fire starters, and they look like this, and he told me how he made them, and I made some. I'm going to throw in 3 of these fire starters, or fire tinder pucks, and then also a Bic Mini will be inside the bag. And then last but not least, this bag of candy. Now, I'll tell you about this candy in just a sec. And I'm going to try to get some more stuff to put in there before I ship it off to whoever wins it. But I've just had unexpected bills, some emergencies, so we'll see if we can get some more stuff in there. But as part of my giveaway, I had you guys tell me about some Christmas traditions that you had, or Merry Christmas or whatever. This bag of candy, it's, I don't know if it's got some peanut brittle, some different other types of candy. Now this candy goes back to, it's basically my whole Christmas memories. It's what this is what my Christmas memories are based around. My dad grew up in a small town called Colville, Utah. It's right off of I-80 and in the Utah-Wyoming border. Oh, I'm getting a weird... Sorry, I had a weird thing blinking on my camera. But anyway, when I was growing up, whenever I'd go to my dad's parents' house, they always had jars of this candy. And it was only at Christmas time we got this candy. And I loved it. And it wasn't until I was an adult that I found out the meaning behind this candy. Now, there's a little store in Colville. It's over 100 years old. It's called the Summit Mercantile, or we call it the Merc. And the story that I got behind this candy was back, I believe it was World War II. They boxed up a bunch of this candy and they shipped it to soldiers. And I thought that was pretty cool. And ever since then, it's just been a hit. People have called in, wanted this candy, and they only offer it once a year. And I was talking to a buddy of mine that's a little bit older than me, and he can remember when his dad, or he can remember when he was young, his dad used to work there at nights, and he would go through and fill all the candy at night, bag it up. So it's quite a hit, and you have to be lucky to get this candy because it sells out quick. So anyway, this old Summit Merc, if you guys Google it, Summit Mercantile in Colville, this place, you walk into it and you step back in time. For those of you who are familiar with Colville, you know what I'm talking about. It's 100 plus years old. You walk in on the old wood floors, and when you walk on it, the floors creak. You look at the lighting, and it's old lighting. and up on the wall there's deer. There's deer, and we're not just talking any deer, but these are full trophy mounts. I think there's a bear on one, a mountain lion on another wall. But it just brings back memories to me that, you know, my grandma, when she was little, walked into this store. My dad, when he was little, walked into this store. And I go in there and I just look around and think, wow, my ancestors were here. My dad, you know, my grandma, my grandpa, my aunts and uncles when they were little. So this candy now, whenever I buy it and eat it, it just brings back memories of going to Colville at night. Or going to Colville, and at nighttime the air was so cold and it was just crisp. You know, it would freeze your nose and you could smell the fireplaces. And there's a lot of mink farms in Colville, and you can smell the mink farms. Well, that's a good thing or a bad thing. Some people think it stinks, other people think it's a good smell. But and that's the story behind this candy. It just brings back fond memories of my youth, and I wanted to pass this on to the person that wins this giveaway, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. So, and that's it. Make sure you guys, for those of you who haven't, get your V.R'S in. Write your comments down below, because in a couple days we're going to give this bad boy away, and hopefully you guys are going to enjoy it, whoever wins it. So we'll talk to you guys later. God bless. Merry Christmas, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.